our group presentation is social reproduction theory as it relates to inequality with a focus on gender and as it intersects with issues of class. Social reproduction theory investigates how society is maintained through domestic labour, focusing on the process of reproducing society daily as well as the continuity of our social systems. Social reproduction is the process of regenerating past, current and future workers daily and across generations.
Originating from Marx's critiques of capitalism, social reproduction theory reveals the distinct inequalities in unpaid work. It is concerned not by what is being produced, but by the process of production, and is interested in who and what is producing the worker once they leave the workplace.
Social reproduction theory sees reproduction of the status quo, leading to the continuity of inequalities in the performance of unpaid work. Social reproduction theory involves all labour that goes into nurturing the workforce, including biological reproduction. Adding that necessary unpaid work supports the preservation of a global workforce and the capitalist system. Social reproduction theory is relevant to the real world as the injustice of unpaid labour burdens women, with feminist theory suggesting that there should be paid compensation for this work.
Care is a subset of social reproduction, involving activities like direct physical care and indirect emotional care, which manifests into thoughts, words, and gestures. It exists as a way to regenerate contemporary workers, kids, and the elderly. Care is necessary to nurture the person, whereas social reproduction theory is about reproducing someone for the sake of economic necessity. Due to a mother's biological interdependence, a care burden continually falls onto women, leading their lives to often revolve around caring for their children, partners, and parents. So this concept has inequalities, as women are often expected to pause their careers to support their family, performing unpaid and undervalued domestic work. Women are continually exploited through unwaged labour, which permits the cheapening of wage labour in the same areas. For example, childcare workers.
Women face further inequality, absorbing more stresses from the household.
However, this is a complex issue, as this theory depicts domestic unpaid care work as a burden for women.
However, mothering has intrinsic value and many women may want to be in caring roles. The intersectionality of class and gender are interrelated and enhance the inequalities related to the social reproduction theory. Lower class women face increased burdens as they often cannot purchase childcare or housekeeping and must complete these tasks on top of their paid work. While higher income women have access to support, allowing them to sustain focus on their careers and therefore maintain their class status in the social standing of capitalist society. This reveals the cycle of intergenerational inequality as domestic loads inhibit career and educational success of lower SES women.
Social reproduction theory moves beyond the view of the worker as a social fact, rather seeing them as a product of their home, work, and other involvements. However, the unpaid care work in the home is often performed unequally, which affects the real lives of women, limiting their possibilities.
Local and global changes to household social reproduction have the ability to reduce inequalities. It is important that we have strategies to address inequalities and value the work performed by women to change the status quo and promote equality.